What's up, folks? It is TheAshWindy again, and welcome back to some more FIFA. This is episode number 3 of my Road to Glory on FIFA 16. And you can probably see in the left-hand corner, we've got 1,000 coins left. Whereas on the last episode, we ended up with 9,000 coins because we managed to win the draft. What I decided to do, I thought it probably would be best, as this is the start of the game, to sell Chiellini. He was the best player I packed, and we managed to get 23,250 coins, if I'm correct. 23,250 coins for Chiellini. We sold the other players, Afellay for 750, Hernandez for 900, and Cameron for 950 as well. I thought rather than keeping those players in, I mean, we could have built a Serie A team because I also packed Bacca in a free pack as well, which is obviously untradeable. But we would have had random players in the team. I mean, we had 9k to play with, so we could have made a Serie A team, but I thought I wanted to make something different. We've got a K left, 1k left, and I'm going to show you the team I got. This is a team that I made. It's a bit of a Bundesliga / BPL hybrid. I did get a couple of these players. I kind of sniped a couple of these players. It's a lot harder to snipe on this game than it was on FIFA 15. I don't know whether that's because the web app's up and running again, and there's auto buyers on there, which kind of shafts things over a little bit. But it's quite a nice team. I do like Koscielny. I didn't manage to get the upgraded Koscielny or upgraded Payet. We did manage to snap up a Hector Bellerin for 8.5k, and I think his minimum is like 9,100 at the minute. So I know we can sell a few of these players on for profit, which is definitely not a bad thing. We've got 96 chemistry, which is not amazing. A couple of players not on great chem. I did want Walcott at right forward, but we couldn't afford him, so we had to go for Oxlade-Chamberlain. Gundogan's probably the one on worst chem, 7 chem. Then you've got a few 8s. They will go up to all 9s and 10s, so it will be a 100 chemistry team once they've played 10 games. We've got lucky that the fact that we've got a German manager in there, which means Gundogan's not on 6 and he's actually on 7. A few of these players I've not actually tried out on this FIFA so far. I love Leno, so I needed him in goal. Top rack for the chemistry. His card looks pretty nice. He's 6 foot odd as well, which is good. Çalhanoğlu, if that's said correctly. He's in there for the free kicks. He's a decent player as well. I've not used Welbeck. He was amazing on my last year's Road to Glory. And I love Payet as well. And I've not actually used Bellerin so far this time round. But anyway, guys, I'm going to play a couple of games in Division 10. Hopefully we'll come up against some bronze teams, which would be great. So I'd like to get through Division 10 without losing a game. That's the aim anyway. I'd like to get through the first few divisions without losing a game, but you never know who you're going to come up against. I may come up against someone who's doing a Road to Glory as well, who's got a shitload of coins and an amazing team, but we shall see. Let's get into the first game. Right, folks. First team we came up against, 100 chemistry, full BPL team. There's a couple of non-rares in there, and look who he's got a right mid. Adam Johnson, are you really, really serious right now? But I absolutely smashed this guy. I don't know how, when you see these halftime stats, I didn't score before the 45th minute. But we managed to make the breakthrough with Schürrle. Schürrle's absolutely godly. It's the first time I've used him, and he felt so good in these couple of games that I played. And then we break through again. This, great finish. I've started once I figured out how to finesse again. I mean, that was a big thing on the last FIFA. I was finessing for days, and I kind of abused the finesse, and it is when you're this close, it is very easy to just slide it under the keeper or slot it into the top corner, finessing it. But look at halftime stats: 55% possession, 7 shots, 6 on target to his 0. It's not the team I thought I would come up against. I honestly was hoping for bronze teams, but as you know, if you get that foot draft token, it's quite easy with the coins that you make. Even if you went out in the first round, you'd still get a couple of Ks, so you could quite easily buy some gold players. And if you don't use the foot draft token as soon as you make a new account or as soon as you buy the game, then you're a bit daft really if you're just going to get into divisions with a crappy bronze team. But we absolutely smashed this guy in the second half. He did get a man sent off. I think it was Wimmer or Wimmer, however you pronounce it, the Tottenham defender. He got 2 yellow cards, and that just opened things up for me even more. And Oxlade-Chamberlain, say I was trying to get Walcott instead and couldn't afford him. He was an absolute beast, and I was just dancing around his defence, finessing it away. We get lucky there. Keeper taps it onto the post. Oxlade-Chamberlain essentially plays a 1-2 with the post and then just taps it in. When that happens against me, it is so annoying. When it happens for you, you cannot do anything but laugh. And then we break through again. Schürrle, finesse, top corner, 6-0 in the 79th minute. I'm going to say this now. I do say this a few times. I admire people who stay in the game right until the end, and I admire this game. I admire this guy massively. He's getting absolutely smashed. We get through with Welbs. Welbs actually finally scores. On the last Road to Glory I did on FIFA 15, he was incredible, which is exactly why I bought him in this one. I was going to get Jamie Vardy, but he was out of my price range. But The Big Ox gets man of the match. We did get a goal with Welbeck. Finished 7-0. This guy stayed until the end. So hats off to you, fella. I appreciate you staying until the end. It means you can get more coins. 18 shots, 17 on target to his 3 and 2. Pure domination. I thought, honestly, this is how it's going to go for the next game. I was hoping I'd get a bronze player. We actually come up against this guy. Shit chemistry. So I was thinking, okay, fair enough. He's got some nice players. So we've got Griezmann, Miranda, Alves, and his team name was RTG. So he's obviously doing a road to glory as well. But things kicked off phenomenally. Schürrle just dancing around everyone. And then Bosch, finesse, 1-0. And I thought, you know what? If I can do that straight away, it's going to be an easy game. But it turned out that it actually wasn't. This guy was so frustrating. He was one of the people that like to just pass it around at the back. And then I'd get frustrated. I mean, fair enough, it's a good way of playing if you can be asked to play like that. But I really can't. But then we get lucky here again. I try taking it around the keeper with Schürrle. Keeper parries it onto his defender and the ball just pops up nicely and Schürrle just nods it in. But yeah, this guy was a possession guy. You're going to see when half-time stats come up. He had a lot of possession. Not many chances in the first half, but he was just passing it around and I get frustrated and I draw men out towards it and he passes it through me, which is not how I play. I really hate coming up against people like that. I prefer people who actually try and score goals, whereas this guy didn't. He gets lucky just before half-time, 8 minutes before half-time. Griezmann has a shot, keeper parries it, it bounces off the bar just over my defender's head. But there you go, half-time stats. 4 shots, 2 on target for me, 3, 2 for him. 57% possession. Then we managed to keep him at bay. The second half was really boring. We kept him at bay until the 86th minute. And he just ran through my defence. I don't know what I was doing. I was so pissed off at this stage because I really hadn't had much of the ball. I didn't have a single chance in the second half, which is what you're going to see here. But I'm disappointed in myself, the fact that in the second game, we've drawn it. So we've won 1, drawn 1 in Division 10. That's pitiful, to be honest. We should be winning pretty much every game up until Division 8, Division 7, depending on what team we come up against. But 4 points from the first 2 games. At least we didn't lose. But anyway, guys, this video is about to come to an end. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Give it a thumbs up. Comment as always. We'll be bringing Road to Glory episode 4 soon. Thanks for watching and have a great day. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.